Oh yeah, inside Bombela, good people. I'm here.
Don't try to tell me. Don't try. Don't try to tell me. Don't try. It all over my baby. It all over my baby. It all over my baby. It all over.
Welcome to this week's exciting episode of Inside Bombela. I'm still your host, Leo Gant. On this week's episode, we've got somebody who embodies what we do. The person who actually make this thing pop every Saturday, most Saturdays anyway. You know, somebody who oozes personality, who oozes positivity more than anything else. My guy, let me not trip over my own words. Introduce yourself to my people.
Oh, thank you so much, big brother. Brother Leo, good people, good people. Well, it's your boy, Pillay, Reforce Mnisi, all the way from Matsulu, 1243 special. Yeah, it's your boy, man.
I don't think I ever knew that Matsulu had a postal code. Like, has it always been 1203?
It has always been 1243, big brother, always 1243. But the special, it's something that I just add a little bit of just like a spice, that flavor. 1243 special.
But funny enough, if you were to ask the average 22-year-old today, they've
Yeah,
never
yeah.
used the post office.
Yeah, most likely.
So it begs the question, why do we have postal codes if nobody's using the
them.
postal service?
I think maybe looking back, remember we used to use it before.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so now everything, man, we do it on our cell phones, emails. Now things is just easy to maneuver around. It's just technology, So I think maybe that's why they stopped. I don't know.
They didn't stop.
Yeah.
They
still-
somebody messed up.
Yeah,
Like,
even if you fill up a phone, there still is that
Yeah.
space for postal address, postal code.
postal code, like, for
Yeah. And at the time, it doesn't really.
It doesn't. It's nothing. It's admin for what?
I don't even remember actually when was the last time I actually went to check letters in a postal code. Trust me,
Singing in Zabin.
no problem, big brother.
Outsam,
Yes.
how many hats do you own? Because by my calculations, you've got about 4 or 5 in terms of you are an event MC, you are a motivational
Oh,
speaker, you are
man,
you are. So how many hats do you own?
5.
5.
Yeah, now that you put it that way, 5. Yeah, 5. And the other one is mutual because the good people keeps going. Good people. That's a daily. Which at some point there was a question that you poked earlier to say, do I take it serious?
Yeah.
Now I do, big brother. Now I do that. I'm sitting with you, lovely, gently brothers. I really do. 5, and recently, I'm gonna be owning the Black Carpet host. Pumla Music, shout out to you, my queen, shout out. So yeah, that's it, man.
I feel like we just got an exclusive.
Yeah.
I feel like we just got an exclusive. You heard it from the horse's mouth on Inside Bombela.
Oh yeah, inside Bombela, good people. I'm here. It's your boy, good people. You're looking at your Black Carpet host, Pumla Music, one night actually with Pumla Music, Bombela Stadium. So be there. 26 July, guys. Let's do the magic.
How did you come up with the Word of the Day initiative, or did you just make it more popular? I don't know which came first.
I wouldn't really say I made it popular. I'm afraid of credit, man. I'm afraid of credit. I don't know why. However, in the society that we live in, yeah, I've noticed, big brother, that there's a lot that we go through, and everybody has something to say. Somebody wants to say something. So I took as now I'm tuning in live. Shout out to you, my Facebook friends. When you realize that people want to say something with the internet that we have, just poke it up. Bring someone out there. Some people, they don't want to talk, and some they want to talk, but they don't know what to say. And when they meet Pillay is going to come there and make you see a reason to say, no, you can just say anything. If it's Father's Day, speak about Father's Day. If it's Valentine's Day, speak about love. You know, do you want to give advice to your neighbors? Do you want to say something to the kids? You know, so I wouldn't say I made it popular, but with the followers that I have, I'm telling you, big brother, they the ones that made the word of the day popular, not me.
Not you.
Not me.
You're just a vessel that they are using to get the message across.
Take this one right here.
Done.
100%.
Done.
I'm the vessel.
Done. Oh, and then PS, I don't like credits either. The moment the movie ends, I get up. I leave. So Skawa, I feel you on that one. I feel you on that one.
Credit is expensive, man. Credit is expensive, big brother. The same way you give it, you have to take it back. Credit is expensive.
I've got another question that just popped into my head, and unlike the previous one, I'm gonna go deep and explain it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
How big are your balls? I ask that because
Big brother, you do know that I'm live here.
I know. I'm just thank God you did not split your water all over me.
While I was
no, you almost. Thank you for holding it in, my friend. Yeah, no, cough it up. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
almost.
Okay, cool. I'm asking how big are your balls because most people would prefer to be in the coffin itself. At the funeral, as opposed to the guy who has to stand up and address the public. But you seem very comfortable in public speaking. So how big are your balls?
I love you, man. I love you. I mean, who asked that question? Now I don't know if I should scale them.
What would be the measuring metric to use? Are we going metric? Are we going imperial?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for asking that question, people. Brother. No one has ever inside Bombela once again, with people. It's something that I had to accept. I wouldn't say learn. I had to accept. I believe public speaking is like this, big brother. Name. Growing up as a child, we were taught being shy. Name. So what I've noticed is that in most cases, when we grow up, even in school, you are given a task to do a poem, to present something, a speech in front of the class. And as soon as there's a teacher, you get nervous to do it. Because it gets quiet. However, it's the same learners that when there's no teacher in class, you can just get up and do whatever that you want to do. You understand? So what actually put myself in doing it and being not afraid to do it is to inspire someone to say, don't say you shy when you can pull down your pants and do other dirty things. Why is it always? I remember this one time we went to go and give prayer. When we actually had to go and give prayer, they asked a friend of mine to go and say something there. I'm shy. And it struck me to say, at a time, you saying you're shy, but you were walking now. How is that so? I met a girl also at my workplace. She was given a task to hand out pamphlets. And she was shy to do it. And then I went and asked her to say, are you still a virgin? She said, no. I said, what do you mean you're shy? You can be able to pull down your pants and do other things, but now you cannot do work. So
that pays your bills.
You know what I mean? So being shy, it goes with age. I take it with children growing up, it goes with age. At a certain age, you have to stop being shy because it won't help you. It won't get you anywhere.
If you were to walk into a room full of 5-year-olds and you ask them who can sing, if there's 20 kids there, 20 kids, they're all going to raise it. True. And good news is these same kids will be together growing up, right? When they move from grade to grade.
Yeah.
Move forward to 5 years later and they are now 12 years old and you ask them who can sing. Less than 50%, actually 30% of the hands are going to go up. Because the society has conditioned them along the way.
Exactly.
Yes, you are being back.
You know, yeah, true.
So unfortunately, that's how it goes. It's It's the little things that we allow people to, the little seeds
Yes.
to plant
Amen.
inside.
Amen.
They plant their insecurities inside your
Inside,
head,
yes.
and you let them in, and they grow and they flourish, and eventually they take over. And 5 years down the line, we don't see where Pillay ends and Rio starts.
Yes. Because now you have that to say, hey, you know, now all that they've been feeding you, it starts now growing in you.
Yes.
So you
And you're
cannot.
cultivating it now.
You are cultivating, exactly.
You are telling yourself, I can sing.
You know,
You are telling yourself
to say, I'm nervous. I can't go and do this.
No.
But who said you're nervous? Have you tried it? You know, why don't you try it and see what happens?
That's it.
So yeah, it's always something that I wanted to do, but not out of my will, but in just accommodating others.
Yes.
Yeah, because in social media, big brother, on your own, I realize that you cannot do it. When we're going live, we're not pleasing these people. I'm showing them the love that I know they're the ones that's supposed to like this. They're the ones that's supposed to share this. You understand? So me sharing that positive vibe with them, I believe it's contagious. So it's either they take it, some they don't want to take it, don't do it. It's okay.
Dude.
Then it's okay.
My dude,
Big brother.
You said it yourself, you've got about 5 hats.
Yeah.
How do you find time to juggle them all?
You make time. I don't find it. I make time. You know, you make time. You schedule your work. You understand. You know, I'm knocking off on this day. I'm off on this day. And then this I need, and you make time. The same time that I make to actually meet you, amazing people. I made this time.
Beautiful.
Time is actually, you realize that time is actually the best gift that you can do.
Yeah, well put.
Yeah,
well
so
put.
you make it. You don't find it.
Well, I think, and everybody I think has heard this from some level. I don't know who actually said it first, but you make time for the things that matter to you.
Yeah, true.
So yeah. With that being said, do you have any family, kids, twins, triplets?
Yeah. Hey, yeah, that one gets a bit sensitive, man. Because as far as I believe, I have family. I not biological, but family. You guys are my family now. Yeah, family to me is the people that I've met along the way, the people that I've bonded with. You know, so in my family, hey, it gets a bit emotional, man.
No, I get you.
Yeah, I lost my family, man. I lost everyone in my family. Like, I mean, everyone. I'm a last born, so I'm the last born that's gonna die last. I lost my mom 2010. I lost my older sister 2011. I lost my brother now COVID-19. So it's just me, my two beautiful daughters, and my honey, my dog. Yeah, I don't have a brother. The brother that I have, you my brother. There's my brother right there.
Dude.
You know, the love that I'm spreading
Yes.
when I make good people, I'm sharing that love with these people in hoping that they're gonna somehow feel my energy, because I don't have someone to go home to share that love with.
I understand what you're saying, and sorry for your loss. I have
It's
no
all right,
idea
man.
what you went through. I feel like it's so cliche when people say, "I know what you're going through."
Yeah,
It's like,
hey,
what do you mean?
yeah.
It's like, so I'm not gonna say that. Just sorry for your loss.
No. It's sensitive, but it's something that I accepted. You know, it's a pain that I learn every day to live with, big brother. You know, and the same pain that I'm learning to live with is the same pain that's pushing me to go out there and spread all this positivity that I'm sharing out there, my energy. Because you realize that people look at me and think, this guy is everything go great. You know, they don't know that I cry sometimes. You know, I miss my mom. Sometimes I want to buy my brother something nice, and they're not here. You understand? So I make time for the people that makes time for me. That's it. That's family. I believe.
Pillay, has prayer always been a part of your life?
Always. I was born out of it. I was raised out of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have to go deeper? You cannot leave it there. Like you said born, so I'm assuming that we're talking about a 25, 30 year plus career with prayer.
Yeah. I was born out of it, raised out of it, natured out of it. Yeah, it's all I know. It's all I know, big brother. That keeps us going. Remember, prayer it changes things.
Yeah, you're quoting R. Kelly.
It yeah. It does though changes things. Not only considering R. Kelly, it has changed my things.
I know.
It has changed my life. It has sustained me. And besides, I'm a Christian born again, so I understand it, man. It's a beautiful thing that you wish the world or people in the society could just understand to say prayer changes things, and not only just prayer, but you need to have faith because it's hard to please God without faith.
That is true. That is
Yes.
absolutely true. Do you think that being grateful plays a big role in one's happiness?
Leo. Come on now. That was, ish, man, Leo, this guy. Like, is there something that comes and asks you that? Ask him this.
I wish I had a menu to tell you how the magic happens. It happens.
Wow. Well, yes, being grateful does play a huge role. Remember, big brother, when you're grateful, you you accept something. There's a portion of you that becomes content.
Yes.
Being grateful, it has that contentment. It brings in that mutual understanding between you and your God.
Yeah.
So being grateful is the key. I believe being grateful is the whole setup, man. You have to be grateful because look at life, for example, big brother. Life is not guaranteed. Yet we make plans, me and you, about later, even tomorrow. But it's not guaranteed. We don't know. So being grateful, you're grateful at the moment right now. It somehow plays a role to God to give you another chance to say, this one is at least grateful.
Yes.
So let's hook him up with
give him
another.
more.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Let's just
Hanyan.
just Bijan.
Then I get you, dog.
So it does. Thank you so much.
No, you're most welcome. You're most welcome. So, dude, I saw you, Mina, for some reason.
Yeah.
I didn't know about your escapades. Like I had to learn and find out that, okay, Gopi, okay, he does what? Oh, okay, that sounds cool. And so,
Yeah.
And then as I'm busy going through your socials, I ask myself, how does Pillay finance his giving escapades? How do you finance it all?
Yeah.
I mean, to me and you, even if something is it's a $5 cup of coffee. When you multiply that by 20, that's a healthy chunk of change.
Yeah. Leo, good people, I'm still telling you, Leo is the guy. You might want to come and have a seat with this gently brother right here inside Bombela. It's all about positive vibes. Okay, sorry to cut you, man.
No. But honestly, how do you finance it, my guy?
Honestly, remember that with me, with the line of work that I'm doing as a petrol attendant outside, supervising outside / you can put it that way. We get tips. So I do it with the money that my customers tip me with. If a customer is gonna come there and gives me 10 rand, then at least I know I don't have 10 rand, I have 5 rand. That other 5 rand is for that guy out there, Fojo. If a customer gives me 20 rand, then I know I have 10 rand. I don't know. It's something that I grew up. I seen my mother helping a lot of our neighbors. We didn't have much, but with the little that she would have, she would always say, my son, the little that you give, it goes a long way. So I finance it with the tips that my customer. Yeah, it's out. Good people, the money that you give it to me, yes, is the same money that I use to help out the gently brothers out there. Because I believe God, when He blesses you with something, big brother,
Yes.
that 10%, that 2%, if you can't keep up with the 10. But that little, man, just share it with someone else. I might not have it all, but the little that I have, I want to share it with someone. I love being the hero. I want to make your day.
I think everybody's got a hero complex.
You know what I mean?
It's fine.
It's funny how there's one time they give me a $50. And I'm like, yo, petrol is so expensive, big brother. How do you tip with a 50 rand? You know what I mean? And he's like, don't worry, man. You're going to be okay. He left. After he left, there's a lady that came in. She wants to put 50 rand. And I asked the lady, I could see that she's not okay. I'm like, my lady, I can call you 100. And I said, it's fine, big brother. I let her go. A gently brother came. In my head, I had that to say, just because it's a woman, she would have think otherwise. If singing or maybe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The brother came in, holding 70 rand. I added for him the 50 rand. Till today, this gently brother, he sees me, he buys me cold drink.
He's your friend for life.
He's spending more money than my 50 rand. You know, I reciprocate what has, you know, so I don't know, man.
It's called paying it forward.
Paid forward, yeah?
It's called pay it forward. So you don't give back to the person who gave to you. You move to the next person.
Yeah.
That next, you tell that next person, this is why I'm doing, this is what I'm doing. It's your duty now to pay it forward.
Rather,
so
yeah.
It's a chain reaction.
Yes.
So with enough people doing good,
yeah.
we should be in a better world.
We should be, man. We should be. We need to be good people.
That's it.
We need to be good people. Because I mean, imagine if you know how expensive petrol is, big brother. Ne? You see someone going in a 150 there, and then they took out the 20 rand and then they tip you. They could have added a liter there. But for that person to like, bonus push, I'm fit. So for me, in pusher, that 20 bucks as a tip, isn't it still my salary? But this 20 bucks is money that I haven't planned for. So it's that money to sustain and look after certain things, you know, transport when I'm lacking. But that brother that's going to come and ask for that 10 rand, that 20 rand, I must share with that brother.
So, sorry, Pillay.
Yeah.
Do you have a personal relationship with any of the people that you've helped along the way in this circus called life?
They're all my brothers, man. They're all my brothers. I wouldn't know how to put it, but in all honesty, big brother, ne?
Yeah.
These are our brothers that needs us, and sometimes we're not aware. Yeah. Sometimes we say to say, you know what I mean? And looking at Abo Fojo, Skoko, Wasimzin was a home is he actually sells cigarettes there. You know, I would opt to jump from my work to buy cigarettes from Wasimzin. And even if I don't have money, Wasimzin would come and be like, "It's Ukraine," and I have that to say, "Hey, this guy sells cigarettes, but why he wants to offer?" You know, so he felt that family that I never had.
You take care of the people that take care of you. Unfortunately, that's how life.
And that's what has been happening to me, man. You receive exactly the energy that you give out there, but not always, big brother. But most likely, you just do receive the same energy that you give out there, especially if it's positive, man.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. So now, okay. So you have Fojo, you have Skoko.
You have Vasimzini. I tell you this, big brother, with these people that I've mentioned, they play a big role. You see, now it's winter; it gets dark early. The sun it's slower to just come out in the morning.
Yes.
You cannot rob me in town, and there's Fojo. Fojo will walk me from my workplace to the bus terminus without expecting anything. And the same people that robs people around Nelspruit, they know Fojo, so they can't rob you when you're with them. So they play a role. They are like our security guards when we need them. Yes. And we just don't notice because when they come to you, like, Sotofunima, you speak, there are people. If you don't have it, tell them, hey, Namsha Fojo good. Sometimes it comes to me and I say, hey, Fojo good. I go to Fojo guys and ask for help when I need something.
Absolutely.
And he pulls through for me. I'm like, Fojo. And sometimes he thinks maybe I'm testing him. Ne? Sometimes I really don't have, and I'm like, yo, Fojo, I need a young man for just the 10 bucks. This white man saw Fojo giving me money, and he was like, yo, dude, you blessed. I said, why? He said, a homeless person is giving you money. I said, yeah, but I don't have. I'm asking for it. He said, no, but you blessed, man. These people, they always ask from us every time. But you just ask and then it's giving to you. It's like, oh, well, thank you. If I'm blessed, I receive it. So
it was said, if somebody gives you their last penny,
in
order to help you, it's coming from a point of love and respect more than anything else.
Big brother, Leo, I'm telling you, that's why I'm forever humble, my brother.
No.
I am forever humble, man. I cannot take matters by my own hands. there's a God out there, and I wish people could just see this. There's a God out there. He listens to us. And when you listen, when you're praying and you're talking to God, it's like you're praying, you're talking to the universe.
Yes.
Then sooner or later, the universe is going to start aligning the things that you desire, the things that you want, and then they're just going to come.
And then it becomes a lot easier. Why not say, boom, done.
It doesn't mean just because you know God, you won't come across challenges. No. You're still going to go through that shit.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
Scar.
You're still going to go through that.
Emphasis.
You know what I mean? You're still going to feel the pain, mama.
You must.
It's still going to hit.
Dude, I've got a weird one for me. Weird question for you.
Okay.
Why do you think there's more male homeless people than females? This is according to you.
Wow.
It's not based on anything. There's no research.
Yeah.
This is according to you.
I don't even know this question.
Yeah, man, because now I'm looking at this one to say, it's actually, I never had this, but I never asked myself this. But now that you're asking it, I'm noticing it. Why? Or you're asking me why? I think maybe, it's June now, and it's men's mental health, right? I think sometimes the reason why we end up like that, it's because men are secretive creatures. Reason why we have that, men, they bottle up a lot of things inside them.
Yes.
And by doing so, while they bottle up a lot of things here, big brother, they cannot now vent to someone else out there. So they tend to make decisions, bad decisions with themselves. Some they make good decisions, and without that person, man, to come out as a man to say, yo, I'm not okay. Oh, this is what I'm thinking right now. This is what I'm going through right now. To get that advice from other people, we then do certain things that are ungodly. So that might contribute in having more homeless men out there than women. And it's still, again, hard for a man to go out there and ask for help.
Yeah.
It's very hard. I look at myself when I need help. I battle with myself to go, and now I say I need 1, 2, 3. So that could also, again, as I'm saying, big brother, contribute. Because imagine if these people, because some of them, they're there with different reasons, man,
Absolutely.
Yeah, if maybe they just needed advice to say, no, don't do it. But they didn't have that someone to go and tell them to say, no, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Some they didn't want to, they just maybe needed someone. So I think that the society contributes also in having more homeless men because of what they're doing there to us as men. We are not expected to share emotions. We are not expected to show them. You know what I mean?
That's true.
It hurts us. So that contributes a lot to having big brothers on the streets, homeless people like that.
Pillay.
Yes, big brother.
What fulfills you about giving?
Wow. Oh, it makes me feel good. I sleep peacefully at night when I know that I managed to put a smile on someone's face. It makes me feel good when I give and someone says thank you to me. It brings out that superhero in me to say, there's the purpose why we're here on earth.
Yes.
It makes me feel good. Honestly, big brother, to give, man, is essential. Yeah. So people should practice more giving than receiving. Because even the Bible says it. There's joy in giving than there is in receiving. So it makes me feel good. And I find the joy. I won't lie, big brother.
No, that's fine.
I find the joy.
I cannot top that.
Big brother, trust me.
I cannot top
Leo, I'm here with you with the big brother.
I cannot.
Okay, this one is not on camera, big brother. Ne? When big brother phones,
on that one, but that's fine.
these are my people. They understand. You guys, I know you first time, and I love you so much. But I have to give the compliment. Big brother phones, ne? When he's phoning me, he's like, I'm sorry. The way he actually had to humble, and I could hear through the voice to say, okay, this guy, nice. No. I'm gonna see him. You understand? Then I'm like, inside. Then because the social media, it should be. I've never. Let me check. Oh, okay. No, are they doing it? Oh, okay. You understand? So I could read his energy.
Yes.
I feed out of people's energy. If you give me cock energy, trust me.
You're getting it back.
Yeah.
You're getting it back.
If I feel your energy, but this energy is off. Then I'm gonna make an excuse. Big brother, we cannot stop after this. This is so beautiful, man. The world needs to know because the world, man, it took a shift. You know, the world took a shift. The world now, though they want to get money, easy money. You know, they so focused on money, and now it's
Who taught people to focus on instant gratification?
big brother, tangible things. You know what I mean?
Get that.
Imagine making this positive podcast, big brother, to tell you to say, yes, we know we need money. We need the money. Trust me, we know we need it. But now don't be chasing it. There's another movie that I watched with the Indian guy. He says this guy, it's Three Idiots. That's my favorite movie, man. This guy is a born genius, you know, smart. They're in university. They doing I think it's IT. Yeah, something like that. And then this one, he's a photographer by potential. No, he's good at photographer. This other one, he wants to study the IT thing, you know, but he's not really good. He lacks faith.
Yeah.
This one, he can study and then just ace it 100, just like that, without even, you know, one of those. Just, you know what I mean? But he tells his friends to say, my friend, don't chase success. He said something so profound, man. He said, don't chase success, chase greatness. And success will follow you. So that's what I'm trying to do every day when I'm spreading the good people. Yeah, I'm not doing it for social media validation. I know that social media, this can make me, can break me. But still, I wouldn't allow these people to break me because they didn't make me. Their opinion about me.
It's exactly that, an opinion.
You see what I mean? It's exactly that. An opinion, big brother. It's not the same opinion I have of myself.
No.
So I don't mean that to disrespect you, good people. I love you so much, but trust me. It's facts, big brother.
It's facts. It's total facts. So with that in mind, what would you, if you had the power to change one thing in the world today to make it instantly better, what would you do?
Wow. I'm gonna keep the mic. You're asking me these questions like I'm a god or something. Dude, I'm human.
We all have different, viewpoints.
Vantage
points. And then to Pillay. One thing that you could change today and
in
instantly
this world,
the world is better. What would it be?
God. What is it that I could change in that one thing?
One thing.
Just that one thing, man.
That's gonna make the world
a better place. People's mind about how they view Christians. Yeah, and when I say people, I mean Christians as well, included there, because there are Christians that are just Christian by name, but they are not Christ-like. So if there's something that I would change people's mind to say, guys, let's shift from this perspective of acting Christ-like, pretending, I would just want to change people's mind to just focus on God, man, to say, God is good.
Yeah.
So I would change people's mind. I don't know how I can do that. Sometimes I wish like nothing then put a spell there.
Yeah.
So whoever eats or drinks from it, then their minds change. So I wish I could change people's mind on how they see the world, as fucked up as it is, just to try and reunite with God and find themselves as children of God, man. Because without God, we cannot make it.
I think the problem was when they put God and the church in the same pot.
I go to church. I stopped now going to church. Not that I'm not a full-time Christian. No.
I get you.
But I realized that in church, where it's supposed to feel like home, it doesn't feel like home. In church, I've seen that young boy struggling, and no one took a step to actually say, boy, I see you love church, but I've noticed that you've been wearing the same skipper, the same pants. Can I take you to Mr. Price? I have an account there. Can I take you to Woolworths? I have an account there. Please take something to wear, because I see that you love coming to church. I've never seen even my men of God, not from my church, but I've never seen anyone from that to say, do something about it, you know?
Just getting a little bit personal. Do you, as Pillay,
Yeah.
do you give for the sake of making your world a better place, or you doing it just for clout?
All right.
I'm asking this because there's a lot of people who strongly believe that when you give somebody, when you're helping out a fellow human being, you shouldn't be documenting it.
Thank you, God, that I'm live. And thank you, Big Brother, for asking that question. When I had an interview with Mpumalanga Mira, they asked me that question. And I'm happy. Listen, Big Brother, you twisted it. It's twisted. When you help people, I don't do it for social media, seeking their validation. Trust me. And again, I can't do it for cloud, man. You can't help people for cloud. Reason why I started now recording it, name. If you can check a video back then, I think I was with Fojo. We were sharing a meal. I didn't do word of the day with anyone, So I'm addicted to word of the day. So I felt like, hey, funny, I'm not like a seven. And here's Fojo and we wanna eat. So I'm like, no, let me just record me and Fojo eating. And I posted it. And it went like that. So others were attacking to say, when you help people, you mustn't show it. I said, but this is not help to me, because to me, that was act of kindness. When I'm making a video buying Fojo or Skoko, McDonald's, those guys, I buy them McDonald's, guys. McDonald's, you understand? With the same money that they give me as tips. So I don't think I can do that for cloud, because I have my own bills to pay. So I wouldn't want to sacrifice that little that I have for cloud, and then I'm hungry. Really? No, I'm helping you genuine. So if people think, this guy is doing it for cloud, then you can do it yourself. It's fine. But surprisingly, you're going to meet a mother that's going to come and tell you, this guy is so cool. You're going to meet a beautiful lady, and it's going to come to you like, these guys, you're going to meet a young boy. So I help everyone. I treat everyone the same. So I don't think that's still for cloud. I don't know, but I don't do it for cloud, man. I'm trying to make a world a better place. I want to be the change that I want to see. So it starts with me. Like Michael Jackson said, it starts with a man in the mirror, man. So I'm starting with myself.
Yeah.
And I know the world is going to attack.
Nah, let them attack.
Which is okay. They can't win. Okay. They cannot win, man. What God has put a stamp on. Who are you to go against?
No, like seriously.
Yeah, so especially when I'm trying, Big Brother.
No, that's fine. I feel you though.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Me and you are on the same page. It's a question I had to ask.
It's okay. I'm happy you asked it.
Okay. Like I said, it's personal.
Yeah, it is very personal, because now when you see the comments, we're like, but why did you take a video? I'm like, no, I'm trying to show you to say it's okay to be kind. You understand? Okay. Do you know that there's families that I help private that I buy groceries when I got maybe enough money? Did you ever saw a video of me trending buying family grocery?
No.
So if you saw me trending with Fojo, I'm trying to show you to say, if I can treat Fojo like this, imagine that lady in the house with the kids, because that's between me and her and God. Brother, man, the world needs us. Yes. We need to be kind, man, to people, guys.
That's it.
We are going through a lot. The world, and there's one thing that I want to say now, yeah? With your permission, Big Brother. We normally say life is hard. And we know this, right? But I always say, as hard as life as it is, someone is having it worse. Tick. And life, again, it's not really hard. It's the people that makes life hard.
That's true.
Life doesn't change me. It's someone who's going to change me. People change people, not life, So if I'm going to be positive to Fojo, his life is eventually going to change at some point. Someone else is going to be inspired by what I'm doing. I find now Fojo, I meet him, he's rocking a new skipper. And he's going to come to me, hey, I'm Fred, I'm there with him. I'm happy. I celebrate with him. Like, let's all boy. What's the thing is, because now, why? Someone out there, but Pillay, Fojo this. Hey, it's in a Fojo, yes, too. By so doing, someone else now,
yeah.
Next thing you want to be robbed, Vela Fojo. Sister Lam, there is backing you up. So it's a cycle of life. It shows you to say, We need each other.
Yes, it
You know what I
is.
mean? So there's no time, man, to do things for cloud.
Aye.
At 2025, and you still want to do things and you want to seek validation from people.
Pillay? You have a 9 to 5. I know you've mentioned hats and you've also mentioned tips, but
Yeah.
how difficult is it for you to manage a 9 to 5 and also be a social media celebrity? Can I call you that?
Hey, I don't know.
With your permission, of course.
Good people. Hey, like I said, big brother, I'm scared of credit, man. Honestly, I'm really scared of it. I don't consider myself a celebrity. However, I do consider myself as popular because now I would go to a different place, location, and I went to one time I went to a different province, which is Gauteng, and someone could recognize me. I was like, so this person now, like, good people, good. I was like, okay, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say I'm a celebrity, but yes, I am popular. Not only around Mpumalanga or Mbombela at large, I'm popular.
You're popular, Pillay.
It's people that made me that. Hence, I call them good people.
Yeah.
So, hey, big brother, I don't know. Maybe you can call me big brother.
Big brother, that's fine.
Yeah. But the question, and what was the question? Okay.
The question was, how do you manage a
9 to 5 with
Yes. What is your 9 to 5?
well, my 9 to 5 is what I'm doing there at Prime Corner. Boom, boom.
Ne.
Yeah. And what else? Well, managing the gigs. It's easy. It's easy, big brother. Remember that you have your 9 to 5,
Yeah.
rest.
Mm.
But when you're living in this world, man, I'm someone I don't like to sleep a lot. My mother raised me at so I would wake up, stay a little a lot, So it's easier for me because I feel like I was trained as a child growing up to say, when you want something done, you make time for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's easy, man. It's easy to maneuver around. You phone, you arrange time.
Yes.
Yeah, that's time is everything. So if you set up time, then you keep it through your time, then that's it. Because if you're gonna, I don't know, but it's easy, man.
It's easy, nah?
Yeah, you
It
just
goes back to that saying that with Vele, you make time.
you
for
make time,
things
yeah,
that actually matter to you.
to you. So you make time for it.
I got you. You can put a full stop on that one.
All right.
Dude, this is the personal growth section of Inside Bombela. That's when we try to help you,
Thank you.
see things from a different angle.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of registering an NGO?
I've had people telling me about it, but I haven't thought about it. The thing is, even with my good people, my content, yes, my Facebook is monetized, my TikTok as well, but I haven't received any money from it yet. Not just yet. It's only just followers, views, which I prefer. However, I don't know, maybe I'm stupid. I'm not money driven. I believe that if I'm doing my content with my people, it becomes easy. But when I'm gonna do it for money, it's gonna shift my mind, my way of thinking, my way of doing it, because now I have that to say it's a business. So when I do it like that, and it becomes easy.
My guy, in closing, I have one last question.
Yes, big brother.
Where would you like to see yourself in the future?
Oh, in the future, I'd love to see myself with a home-based care center.
Nice.
I always fantasize about it. I dream about it. But my home-based care, it should accommodate both the poor, the needy, just everyone. Because I have that to say, if I've seen kids playing together, the rich ones and the poor ones. So if they are all friends, and then I say my home-based care is to accommodate these less needy, then what about that other one? That's okay, because now I can't go to that because Sinekaya go right, and my friend now must go there. So I want just to have that home-based care where kids and everyone could just come and just
Be themselves,
man.
I
I
get
just
you.
that's where I want to see myself doing big things in big screens. Sharing the word. Good people. Just breaking through all the cages, man. Yeah.
Wow. Dude, brother, you deserve all the success that's definitely coming your way.
Thank you
First,
so much.
I like it reminds me of a story that I read as a child, where this guy was found on the beach tossing Star fish back into the ocean, because sometimes when they're pop, they just get onto the beach itself. All of a sudden, then this other dude walks up to them and says, "But wait a minute, you're not making a difference because you can only help one at a time." Then he held up one. It's like, but I'm making a difference to this one. So yeah. Anyway, I'm done shumailing for the day. Do you think there's anything that we left out, my guy? Anything that you'd like to shed a light on?
You've touched on so many good things, man. I'm actually humbled. I'm actually humbled.
My guy. Well, you already have 20,000 followers on Facebook, but how can other people get a hold of you?
Good people, good people. They must know. Oh well, they can get all of me. I do have an Instagram account. It's not really active. Pillay RSA Mnisi. And TikTok, Pillay Mnisi. Facebook, yes, of course, Pillay Reforce Mnisi. Well, that's it. Or send a message. I don't know, on my TikTok. They can book me now. I can. I don't know if I can give out my number. I don't know. However, I do black carpet host, red carpet host. I'm your MC. I'm your guy, man. I'm your guy. If you want that vibe, that energy, I'm that guy that's gonna come in there. So people, when they're feeling like, hey, I'm throwing in a party, they need someone that's gonna, hype that event,
Spice it up.
spice it up. They can book me and just be in contact. I'm your guy. Trust me. Good people, good people. Then you already know.
Nice one.
Thank you so much.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was a lot of fun. It's nice to meet a mascot of positivity right here in our backyard. This man is exactly what Inside the Mbombela is all about. Positivity for life. Positivity sells positivity. One way.
Love it.
Okay, don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. And the merchandise is still on. You can still get the merchandise whenever you want. We're thinking of a few concepts, but t-shirts are still there for you guys to actually order. DM us and we'll hook you up. We got you. It's still 150. I mean, it's the cheapest t-shirt that makes a difference ever.
Amen. Inside Mbombela, man. Inside Mbombela. I love it, guys. Energy also is amazing.
It's amazing.
Trust me.
I'm making a lot of friends too, you guys, and it's nice to know that I'm not an annoying talking head and I'm actually making a difference. So thank you for showing the love. I feel it, and yeah, your boy, Leo Gandhi.